Hey pros, Crystal here from Pro Beauty Wholesale. Welcome to segment 4 of private labeling with Pro Beauty. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about marketing. So that's going to include social media, video, infographics, and email marketing. Let's jump right into it. So let's talk a little bit about social media. We know that at this current time, social media is everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, any one of those very large platforms. And platforms are emerging every single day. I think there's a new one called Threads now, where you're able to actually do that from your Instagram. Well, all of these platforms are going to be major areas for you to be able to market your Pro Beauty private label products. So let's use Instagram for an example. Instagram is definitely a place where it started that photos was always awesome. You can post pictures of your product and people would like them and share them. Well, now we are in an area where video is boss. So I want you to get into the habit of every single day you get up and you find another piece of footage that you are able to utilize from your actual products and share them on your pages. Now, there are different platforms that you can use where you are able to conjoin and share across all the platforms all at once. So that particular resource is a company called If This, Then That. So if you type that in your Google search, it will bring you to that website where you're able to connect all of your social media platforms, even your Pinterest, your Twitter, your Snapchat, all of them. And you can tell it to say, hey, if I post a picture on my Instagram, I want you to post that same picture on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Snapchat, and so on and so forth. Remember, social media is also the place where interaction is another boss. So anyone who comments on one of your pictures, anyone who says anything in regards to a question or they make a statement, always either heart their picture, reply to their picture, do something that just makes sure that you are engaging with your audience. That is going to build a larger audience for your actual business. And it's going to tell people that you're highly relatable and that you love the fact that people love your company. Now, even in social media, let's talk a little bit about video a little bit more, because like I said, video is boss, right? Now, you guys know me for building my brand through YouTube. I started my YouTube channel at about 3,000 people. I bridged that from a weight loss company that I used to own to now bridging it into elite hair care, where I literally post videos all day, every single day. If I tell you that organically, I was able to build my YouTube channel in the space of about 3 years from 3,000 subscribers to over 540,000 subscribers to date. That was just through the power of video, you guys. I did not pay anyone to advertise my YouTube. I'm really just getting into the influencer area, but I organically was able to do this with my iPhone, my actual videos, my actual self, and just posting relatable and good content. So that is another reason why I say video is definitely boss, because that is going to set you aside from all those other companies who are paying these hundreds of thousands of dollars to get these great photos, but they're not interacting and they have no actual motion. People are used to motion now. So use that across all of your social media platforms when you are promoting your products. Now, video is also one of those things where we all want to be perfectionists. I completely understand. But could you believe that today in this segment or these segments of videos that you guys have been watching from our private labeling with Pro Beauty videos, these are my first professional videos in almost 5 years. So that tells you that, yes, you have to grow. It's not going to all happen in the first day. It's not going to happen in the first year. It might not even happen in the first 5 years. But you definitely want to make sure that you are increasing your reach when it comes on to the quality of your videos. That's super important. The quality of your content. And like I said, engagement is always important. Now, outside of social media and videos, infographics is another great way to market your products. Now, I know you're sitting here wondering and saying, what is an infographic? How does that even work? Well, an infographic is basically a chart that is breaking down whatever information it is that you're giving. So I will use a product as an example. In Elite Hair Care, we have our Goddess Hair Repair Serum, which is a hair growth serum that is made with CBD. On our infographic, I have a big picture of the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. And then from there, on the sides of the actual product, I have different graphics or even sometimes pictures that are detailing the key points of that actual product. That is an easy way to tell people all about your product without you having to explain it through your voice all the time. So infographics are definitely great to utilize. You're able to size them, whether it be story size or your 1x1, which is your Instagram size, or your Facebook size. You're definitely able to utilize that infographic across the board because it is definitely a learning tool for your buyer, for your customer, for your client, and also for you. Sometimes you don't even think to mention that your product contains CBD, or your product contains licorice, or it contains astro oil, or whatever key ingredients that product might contain. So that infographic is really going to help you to break down what your product does, why your consumer needs it, and the reasons why you wanted to utilize this in your product. So outside of infographics, let's talk a little bit about email marketing. Now, the three places that I mentioned before, social media, video, and infographics, the good thing is you are now able to incorporate a lot of that into your email marketing. A lot of people think that email marketing is outdated. It's not something that's needed, when technically, when you have your slow moments, when you have nothing to post, when you don't have any engagement, your email marketing list is who you are always going to run back to. Why? Because we all wake up and the first thing we do every single morning is check our social media and see what emails we received, whether it be sales or important emails, things that come from other places. So email marketing is definitely something that I want you to get signed up for. There are a lot of different platforms that you can use. Specifically, we use Klaviyo right now. So that's Klayvio. Originally, when we started, we used MailChimp because MailChimp was a lot more affordable. The reason we switched to Klaviyo is because it gives us a lot more features, a lot more tracking of capabilities for us to see who's opening our emails, the money that's coming in from those emails. These are the capabilities that you really want. But when you're starting out, you don't sometimes have those hundreds of dollars to invest every month. So MailChimp is great to use. Shopify actually has its own email marketing platform that is great for beginners. If you're using Wix, Wix also has email marketing as a part of your membership with them. So you can start small and work your way up. Utilize those infographics that you created, utilize those videos that you created, utilize those different photos or content that you might have posted on social media, and tie them into your email marketing, because that is going to really help to drive those people back to your website to continue to order your products. And keep in mind, sometimes people really need a reminder for them to say, hey, you know, this company still exists, because people don't come to you until they need you. And that is how it works in the consumer market as well. Now, outside of those 4 areas, I don't want you to limit yourself to just social media, infographics, emailing, or video. Utilize your time promoting wherever you can. Marketing is marketing. I don't care if you are at a flea market walking around handing out business cards with your product on it. Do that. Okay, there is no such thing as bad advertisement. And make sure whenever you are advertising your brand, you look the part, you smell the part, and you do the part by literally talking to these people and saying, hey, my name is such and such, and I wanted to show you my product. That is your elevator pitch, whatever way you decide to do it, but just make sure that you are always marketing and you are always ready to market no matter where you are. Now, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already watched the other 3 videos from this series, please go back, check them out, where we're talking about pricing, we're talking about labels, we're talking about your company information. Go back, check out those videos because they are vital in this process. And I don't recommend skipping ahead because you want to make sure that you're doing this right from the beginning and saving yourself a lot of ducats. Remember, all the information that I provided in these videos is for the free 99. So make sure you comment down below, thumbs up this video, tell YouTube that they need to send everybody over here to this channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button again. Thanks for watching. Bye.